Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the building yet again for another installment of the No News, Just Facts podcast on the check-in. And before I get started, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like for you to follow me on all of the platforms I have on my description. It'll be all down in the description. My YouTube, my Instagram, my Twitch, my Rumble. I have a Patreon also that I will start putting content on that does not make it onto YouTube that you should check out. Once I start putting down stuff, I'm going to actually go and record some content a little bit later once I get off of this stream. I don't think I'm going to be on the stream too long, but just be on the lookout for something if you care to check over there on my Patreon. If you got love for me, you'll get reactions on there. You'll get podcast episodes on there, just a bunch of things. You know, I'm coming up with ideas that I could like put on there that I of course can't talk about here on YouTube. And then of course on my Rumble you can also catch some things that won't end up here on YouTube just because of different copyrights and just things like that. YouTube is a very delicate platform, and they just, you know, if they don't like your content, they will definitely boot it. And, you know, you have to just deal with it and move on and just try your best to navigate and put together as much content as possible. Like right now, I'm basically back to doing reactions. I had stopped doing reactions just because, like, man, the amount of times I have done reactions, the amount of times I've gotten copyrights, or just in general, something getting blocked completely to where I can't even like put it up. And I'm like, there are YouTube channels that are way smaller than mine being able to put up the same thing I just got blocked for. So I'm just kind of like a tug of war with that reaction thing. So I'm gonna just try to do what I can with that. But the podcasts are gonna keep coming, and the live stream content is gonna keep coming, and clips are gonna keep on coming. So with that being said, so the first thing I want to take a look at is going to be this whole situation with bun-b and him being in court. So I was gonna look at the clip on WorldStar, but it's a little too short. So we're gonna actually be looking at going to go to Fox 26 because they definitely know more about it. So basically, right now, bun-b, if you don't know who bun-b is, he is a rapper from Houston, Texas. He is part of the legendary rap group Underground Kings, better yet known as UGK, with Pimp C, God rest the dead. And you know, he's amassed a long, I guess I'll say like a long amount of accolades from being in UGK, and of course his solo career as well, rapping alone and not, you know, doing the being, you know, not doing the UGK thing because of, you know, certain circumstances. So yeah, there's that. He's a rapper. He basically was on the stand, and I'm gonna get to the video because I seen the clip that's circulating around of him being in the courtroom. So, just to get like a more in depth on things, we're gonna be taking a look at
Welcome
the
back
whole
to
entire thing just to get more on it. I've only seen the clip, but just to make myself understand it and make you guys understand as well. Because the thing that's going around right now, which is so incredibly stupid, is that he's a snitch. I don't know why anybody's classifying bun-b, a grown man, 50 years old. He is like literally did a like total 360 from even being part of any type of gangsterism. I mean, for God's sakes, UGK barely rapped about being gangsters or anything like that. Like their music is more like player type music, like pimp type music, player type music, fly, fly nigga type music. Like they barely talked about anything that had to be classified with like gangsterism, basically. But let's get into the clip.
the Factor Uncensored, a follow-up to a story we have been reporting on since 2019. That's 5 years. A man named DeMonte Jackson broke into rapper bun-b's home. He has been sentenced today to 40 years in prison, 4 decades. As we've reported, Bun gave some emotional testimony on the stand yesterday, recounting the trauma his wife Queenie felt about Jackson putting a gun to her face. I spoke with Bun's attorney, Charles Adams. He says he believes the couple finally received justice today. It took 5 years to get a conclusion.
Now, see that's the story. So there was a home invasion at his house, I'm assuming it's a former house now. There was a home invasion. A burglar made it inside his house. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go to the actual video because I don't think that's like fully giving me what I need to know. But obviously, there was a home invasion, and just like any man who has a home to protect, who has a wife or a girlfriend, you're gonna protect your wife or your girlfriend. I mean, that's what I would assume. I think that's every real man's duty to protect their woman. Come on.
New at 5 o'clock, emotional testimony today from one of the biggest names in Houston music, rapper bun-b, on the stand describing a home invasion that targeted both him and his wife. It happened in 2019. The attacker now being sentenced for the crime. Sherman Chow in the courtroom this afternoon, where bun-b's wife also testified. Sherman.
Yeah, in fact, court just recessed in the 209th for today. Earlier, Brian warned the judge had to call 2 impromptu recesses, one because of the prosecution and one because of the defense. A lot of crying, a lot of emotion, and a courtroom outburst today. Now, rapper bun-b, whose legal name, Bernard Freeman, there, the prosecution, closing out for today. They'll resume court tomorrow. Rapper bun-b, whose legal name is Bernard Freeman, testified first today about the 2019 attack in his and Chevalier Freeman's third ward home. The couple have been married now for some 20 years, and 25-year-old DeMonte Alif Jackson pled guilty to aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and burglary with intent to commit another felony. This is now the punishment phase. The Freemans testifying that Jackson pushed his way into their home and held Mrs. Freeman with a gun at point-blank range. She was so distraught at seeing her attacker in court this afternoon. The judge called a recess. So Jackson listened to this testimony from a different room.
Oof. Bruh. Oh, no.
In between my eyes, and it was cold. Yes.
Dog. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Everything you got. Time in the penitentiary so he could see how it feels to get robbed of your freedom.
Dog.
Then later, as defense witnesses were called, Jackson's father was on the stand, and that is when Jackson...
Can you just imagine? Like, just imagine for a second, bro. Can you just like literally imagine her having to relive the traumatic experience of that 2019 home invasion in that courtroom to basically a room full of strangers? Man, This is bigger. This is bigger than just a guy coming to rob a rapper. Like, bro, you came and violated. You came and violated a nigga's home with his wife there, bro. Like, he's lucky. He's lucky he even like the dude who who went to go like rob his house like is lucky like Bun didn't like legitimately like kill him. Like, bruh.
Had an outburst, and the second recess was called. Mrs. Freeman, or as rap fans know her, Queenie, spoke about the psychological damage that she suffered. She says she has never returned to that house, not to pick up a shoe, not to pick up a purse. The couple has since moved to Fort Bend and has private security. As for the defendant's outburst, we will tell you at 6 o'clock what that was all about. Plus, we'll have the very graphic testimony from bun-b about his shootout with the robber. We're live here at the Harris.
Okay, that's the testimony of his. That's the testimony from his wife. And that right there is just chilling. I'm not gonna lie, that was chilling watching that just now. That was very chilling watching that. It's very, very, very chilling. Like I said, like imagine you go through something traumatic and you have to literally sit there and recount and retell something that is probably still haunting you. Even though it's not happening, even though it's over with. That's not fair for her, honestly. It's not fair. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. No person who works hard, who makes a good life for themselves should have to deal with ignorant people who don't want to go get it on their own, just like I did. I went and worked for mine. How come you can't go work for yours? This is sickening.
Here's a rap legend, Bun-B, and his wife, Queenie, giving emotional testimony in court today. The couple described a home invasion that happened back in 2019.
Yeah, the story made big headlines back then, and you may remember that's when the rapper ended up shooting the armed robber. Now, that man is set to be sentenced for his crime. Sherman Child joins us from the courthouse with what's next in this case and some interesting stuff in the courtroom today, Sherman.
I'm like legit looking for the little
109th. Rapper Bun-B, whose legal name is Bernard Freeman, and his wife both testified about that 2019 attack at their Houston home. 25-year-old DeMonte Alif Jackson has pled guilty to aggravated robbery behind the wheel of a car in the family garage.
Why am I not getting it?
I like to shoot back at me, and I proceeded to unload my weapon. Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car, he threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask.
Who is that? Who is that? Who the hell is that?
After that outburst, there was a brief recess and court
resumed. That was his dad?
Jackson's father said his son was a standout high school football player.
Okay,
The court
yeah,
had
that was his
everything,
dad.
including 2 cars and a moped, but not disciplined because he wanted to be a friend, not a father.
Bruh.
Jackson was wounded in that shootout and then fled to a hospital where he was then later arrested.
Ain't no, like, bro, your dad, you're honestly, like, you're a disgrace to your father. I'm sure that's why your dad is crying. You're a disgrace to your father. Your father's disappointed, and it make him look embarrassing because it make it look like he didn't raise you right. And you out here going to a famous person's house and literally violating and disrespecting their peace. Who wants to, like, everybody, every single person has an objective to want a peace of mind. Whether you're some big celebrity with a lot of money or a middle class person or even somebody who doesn't have a lot of money. You just want a peace of mind. You just want to be able to be safe and secure with your family. And that was destroyed and ruined by somebody who didn't think like he's in the robber is in a the robber comes from a crab in a bucket mentality. And since he comes from a crab in a bucket mentality, and I'm sure he's a hater, he don't like to see people with stuff. He probably done robbed his friends before. Pitiful. Very, 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 very pitiful to even do that. And then even worse than that is any person saying that bun-b is a snitch. First of all, does anybody do these people are these people on the internet like that bored in their life that they believe that bun-b is a snitch? The man is defending his home. He's literally 50 years old. He's left that life of the streets and being associated with people from the streets alone. I myself think that there is a conspiracy to bring bun-b down. Think about it. Bun-b isn't really so much in rap anymore like that. Bun-b's more of like an ambassador of sorts, if you will. He's more like a Renaissance man doing other things. Like, for instance, and I'm about to get into this next thing. Trill Burger. Trill Burger is a almost, I guess you could say it's a restaurant or a restaurant concept of making bun-b basically making his own burger, his own burgers, basically his own restaurant, whatever you want to call it, right? And he's been going around and promoting it, right? If you didn't know, I'm about to get into it. Bun-b is now at odds with the person that co-created Trill Burgers with him. I'm about to get into it. I literally think that there is a damage of credibility going on. But before I hop into it, snitching. What is the definition of snitching? Snitching is when two people go do a crime. Those two people go do that crime successfully or unsuccessfully, however you want to look at it. They get picked up by the police, and one of the two people that was involved in said crime go and flip and tell on the person that they did the crime with. That is snitching. That has nothing correlated with what bun-b did. What bun-b did was defend his home, defend his black queen, defend his house. That is what he did. There was a home invasion, and he did what most men would do in that situation, and that is act with the quickness. Act with the quickness. Defend his home. That's what any real man would do. And then he goes to court because the guy because the person who did the home invasion on him got caught. They caught him. And now they wanted him to testify and relive the trauma that he and his wife had to go through on that day. That's not snitching. That is not telling. That's not snitching. Half the people calling him a snitch have nothing to do with the streets. They're just internet people just trying to they're just internet people who are trying to live in a narrative that just does not make sense. No real person, no real man, no real anything who is logical in thinking is going to say that bun-b snitched. It just does not. Your own argument of this will not land or make any sense. But I'm going to get into the next thing with bun-b, and that is Trill Burgers. Let's get into it really quickly. Let's do this.
New tonight, we are hearing from both sides in the legal fight centered around one of the most popular burger joints in town, Trill Burgers. Tonight, there's a legal battle underway between bun-b, Trill Burgers, and two former partners.
And there is a beef over the popular smash burgers concept, Trill Burgers.
That is crazy. Two other people who created Trill Burgers with you now trying to
welcome to the world of burgers
now trying
and
to sue
fries,
you.
not just any burger and fries.
Crazy.
We're talking about the world-renowned Trill Burger, co-founded by Houston rap legend Bernard Freeman, aka Bun-B, restaurateur Andy Nguyen, and Nick Scurfield. Trill Burgers was established in Houston, Texas, in the summer of 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Man, let me tell you something.
Trill Burgers from the Trill OG himself. I say.
And let me go ahead and tell you something. I've been there. I had the burger. It's not a bad burger. I mean, me personally, I would say that it's cool, but it ain't Whataburger. You know? It's definitely worth the drive, worth the wait to go and go get the burger though. Not a bad burger. You know, just me being a biased Texan, I live and breathe Whataburger. So it's definitely a delicious burger, you know, not bad. Like they said, it's a smash burgers type of concept, type of thing. You know, it has onions, it has this little soft bun. The fries ain't nothing to really write home about, but yeah, just to support another black man is the main reason why I went and did it. Why I went and spent my money. So.
Yes, I am here with bun-b, the rapper, entrepreneur, philanthropist. It is Coco Dominguez at Sticky's Chicken and one half of UGK. Don't you forget it. He's got Trill Burgers coming up. We want to know what it's all about.
All right, so this concept was brought to me. Good friends of mine here at Sticky's Chicken, Patty and Benson, are working with their owner, the guy that owns Sticky's Chicken, Andy Nguyen. He wanted to start a burger concept. He wanted to start it in Texas, and he felt like burgers, Texas, I feel like this is perfect for you. I fell in love with it. I believed in it. I was like, I'm willing to put my name on this burger. We want everybody in the world at some point to have this burger, but I need everyone in Houston to try one first.
What is the concept? Is it here to stay? Is it sometime?
No. We're doing brick and mortar. This is here to stay. Trill Burgers is here to stay.
We've all seen you guys in the food trucks and rolling through the streets, and here you are with your own store starting this. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it's amazing. We always wanted to do something with Houston, and you know what better way to do something with Houston than with bun-b. And the really cool part about the burger, the tastiest part about it, is that it's a smash burger. It's different because, and the difference is that the edges are thin and it's crispy edges, and so they're like literally smashed.
You have a date already set.
Yeah, so people know I'm a big merch guy. I love to create merch. The first 50 people that show up here on August 8th at noon, right here at Sticky's Chicken, will get a free Trill Burger t-shirt.
The moment of truth, we got two different burgers. Tell me the difference between the two.
All right, so the two burgers that we offer is the OG Classic and the Onion Burger. So the OG Classic is going to be 2 beef patties with a slice of cheese. You have a little ketchup, a little mayo, a little mustard, a little onion, and a little relish. The other one is pretty much what it says, but it's also topped with grilled onions. So this is the old school diner style of burger. It's a lot more thinner because it's more smashed, the burger, but all it does is really pack a lot more flavor into the bite. And so I'm happy for you to try. Which one you want to try?
The onion.
All right, that's the onion. I'm going to try a classic.
That is really good.
It's not just because it's my burger. This is the best burger in town.
It's so cheesy. The Trill Burger is here to stay.
Oh, it's here to stay.
All right, it is draped up and dripped out, all right? Trill Burgers, August the 8th. We will put a link on our website. It's Coco Dominguez reporting from Sticky Chickens with bun-b, Fox 26 News.
Starting with pop-ups and local culinary events, Trill Burgers quickly gained notoriety for their mouth-watering smash burgers made with 2 all-beef smash patties, caramelized onions, pickles, and their own patented Trill sauce on a potato roll bun.
Houston legend and rapper bun-b is bringing his award-winning Trill Burgers to Houston. He's hosting the first pop-up event since Trill Burgers was recognized as the best burger in America by Good Morning America. While it may be a little late for the first pop-up, which was held today at 8th Wonder Brewery, the next one will be Sunday, August 28th at the Houston City Hall. Bun-b says he's excited to get people this burger.
I mean, I was approached with the idea of doing a burger. I tried the burger. I thought it was the best burger I'd ever had. We debuted it at Tastemakers a little over a year ago last year. And just, you know, put boots to the ground and start bringing the burger to people because we don't have a brick and mortar for people to come to, so we got to bring the burger to them.
And that next pop-up event promises a family-friendly environment. Trill Burgers will be offering its full menu from 3 to 7 p.m. Again, that'll be at the Houston City Hall.
Trill Burgers earned the title of Best Burger in America from Good Morning America in 2022 and has been a certified hit at music festivals across the United States, including Coachella, Rolling Loud, Something in the Water, and Rock the Bells.
The winner of our great burger grill off is Trill Burgers. That's right.
Trill Burgers also won a coveted Gold Buckle Foodie Award for Best Classic Fair Food at the 2023 Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
The rodeo battled it out this weekend for the Gold Buckle Foodie Awards. Take a look. The winner of the best fried food is a deep fried cookie dough from the original mini apple pie. The best food on a stick award went to pickle pizza. The best classic fair food is the OG Trill Burger by my friend bun-b.
Led by their chef partners Mike Pham and Fernando Valadares, Trill served more than 41,000 burgers in 20 days at the 2023 rodeo, a testament to the support from the city of Houston.
Camp is live for us at the rodeo. So Mel, you're at one of the hottest burger joints in town.
This is the hottest place to be for rodeo. I mean, Trill Burgers with their 2 new menu items that, wait, Chef Pham, you can only get these at rodeo, right?
That's right. You can only get these 2 special items here at the rodeo
I'm
on our
guessing
outside
that's
stand.
one
We
of
do have
the-
4
one
booths
of
inside,
the
but those are the only original OGs.
creators.
The Trill Burgers and Killen's collab is only here at the booth.
Trill Burgers has proudly supported local charities, including Chris Shepard's Southern Smoke Foundation and Second Servings of Houston. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And more often than not,
Of course,
when there's a big
yeah.
name attached to a business, any and all legal
Exactly.
roles will be directed
Exactly.
at you. These are the detailed events of what took place
sure.
before, during, and after the legal turmoil of bun-b and Trill Burgers. Despite
For
which side of
sure.
the fence that you sit on in regard to Pimp and Bun's relationship, the fact still remains that the two were brothers and will forever be legendary in the world of hip-hop and music. As Pimp would say, fuck hip-hop, I make country rap tunes. Contrary to popular belief and what has been spread over social media,
Okay,
the
so
other
this
parties that
is-
was once involved with Trill Burgers were not the first to pursue legal
These
action
are-
against
these are
Bun and his
them.
existing
Okay.
partners. It was actually Bun and his legal team that initiated the legal war. The award-winning burger joint,
okay.
Trill Burger, is suing the co-founders of the restaurant, alleging
Is
they
that
mishandled
right?
thousands of company dollars by investing the money in a now-defunct chicken restaurant. A lawsuit filed by Trill Burgers LLC in August of 2023 alleged former managers Benson and Patty Favares funneled $45,000 collected at a 2022 Trill Burgers
Golly,
pop-up shop at the Houston
$45,000?
rodeo through their now-defunct chicken
Wait a
restaurant.
minute,
collected
wait a minute.
at defunct chicken
Hold on,
restaurant,
hold on,
alleging
hold
they
on,
missed
hold on.
partners.
So these 2 people right here used $45,000 to try to start from Trill Burgers being like making all that money and tried to use it to start a chicken place or whatever with that money. That's crazy. Without even consulting him? Is that what I'm to believe? Some real grimy stuff, man. Real grimy stuff.
With Trill Burgers were not the first to pursue legal actions against Bun and his existing partners. It was actually Bun and his legal team that initiated the legal war. The award-winning burger joint, Trill Burger, is suing the co-founders of the restaurant, alleging they mishandled thousands of company dollars by investing the money in a now-defunct chicken restaurant. A lawsuit filed by Trill Burgers LLC in August of 2023 alleged former managers Benson and Patty Favares funneled $45,000 collected at a 2022 Trill Burgers pop-up shop at the Houston Rodeo through their now-defunct chicken restaurant, Sticky Chicken. Patsy Favares allegedly admitted in a text message that year she used the money to pay off outstanding bills in an attempt to keep her own business running. Due to these actions, the siblings were terminated by Trill Burgers in July of 2022 after money was apparently discovered to be missing from the company's financial balance earlier that summer.
They're fired. That's what. I don't have a cardboard box to give you.
That's crazy. $45,000
your backpack
to
In
pay
January court
unpaid
documents,
bills.
Vincent and Patty denied those claims made by Trill Burgers and asserted
Damn.
the company was simply negligent of its own earnings.
Nigga, how many bills do y'all have? 45,000, like 40. Y'all in the hole that badly? Y'all ain't making no money with y'all's little chicken restaurant. That's probably the restaurant that they had before Trill Burgers even started. Like before he even came around with Trill Burgers. Golly, 45,000 is 45,000 is craziness. It's crazy work. That just probably means y'all don't need to be in the restaurant industry at all. 45,000 is crazy.
Additionally, the counterclaim filings, the Favareses asserted Bernard Freeman, known as Bun-B, is attempting to hoodwink them by claiming the widely successful burger concept as his own. Was Trill Burger actually the brainchild of Bun-B? Let's
So they're
find
saying that the
out.
idea
Trill
is
Burger
not
was
his
formed in
idea.
July of 2021 as a Houston pop-up restaurant with 5 managers: Vincent Vivaris, Patsy Vivaris, Bun-B, Andy Wynn, and Nick Scurfield. The Vivarises were also working their uber-popular food truck business, Sticky Chicken, at the time. They say that's where they came up with the recipe for what eventually became known as the OG Trill Burger.
Shining a spotlight on a small business that is growing. We're excited about that. From a food truck to a brick and mortar store opening today, in fact. Joining us now, Patsy Vivaris, owner of Sticky's Chicken. Did I get that last name right?
Yes.
Okay, great. It was you and your brother that started the food truck how long ago? Like 5.5 years?
So if y'all started the idea, how come y'all ain't just how come y'all didn't just do the idea on your own? Why did y'all need Bun-B to do the idea if it was y'all who started the idea of the Trill Burger? People are lying, bro.
Years? Yes, about 5.5 years ago.
Folks is lying.
I was working for a staffing agency, and
just because they started they was already in the restaurant industry.
He was like, let's just try this, and so he found a FedEx
I
truck
don't believe
online.
that, bro.
What?
Yeah, and you turn that into.
I believe he went to them with that idea.
You just make, you made yourselves,
and they just modified his idea.
Our whole concept is actually based off of our sauce. It's called our sticky sauce. My dad created it about 20 years ago.
If y'all already was in the food industry
together for less than a year, the Vivaris got out of the partnership after being accused by Bun, Andy, and Nick of using money to pay off Sticky Chicken. Voice message and text message evidence being used in court supports Bun and his partners. Patsy is noted in that text message as stating that she used $45,000 of the rodeo money to settle Sticky Chicken's bills. The text reads as follows. And I quote, I used $45,000 of the rodeo money to pay for Stickies. These bills were pressing and were threatening to shut us down.
Yo, the receipts are there. My goodness. Let me see if I can read some of this stuff. Do I want to read it? Quite a lot of stuff there.
In December of 2022, Patsy also left a voicemail recording asking for the documents that confirm she and her brother were no longer part of the company. The voicemail states the following. Hi, my name is Patsy Vivaris. We work with y'all with Sticky Chicken in Houston and also with Trill Burgers in Houston. And I was calling because right now I was wondering if I could get a copy of the new business formation because your comptroller is still tying my brother and I to Trill Burgers for state taxes. And I need a new copy of the formation to show proof to them that we are no longer a part of Trill Burgers. Needless to say, this is all one big shit show. On May the 23rd of 2024, the presiding judge ruled in favor of the Vivarises, granting an injunction against Trill Burgers, its related companies, and owners.
What the hell?
Is far from over, as we all know in the courts here in the city of Houston.
Yeah, this is really messy.
Bun-B, one of the owners, from telling his side of the story on Instagram Live today. Bun took to the social media platform to say this about the ongoing dispute between the individuals fighting over the popular burger joint.
The story doesn't tell everything. The story that the news is putting out does not completely tell everything about the case. The first thing is that, the court order does not say that the bank accounts are frozen. They're not frozen at all. The daily operations will commence. The only reason that we were even taking salaries, which were very small, was only $5,000 a month. And the only reason we were taking salaries were because we had been doing so much for free. Like, I had never taken any money from Trill Burgers, let's just be clear. These people tried to paint me as a thief in their public statements, that I stole money from them, which they could not testify to when we went to court. Because we all know that's a lie. There's no physical proof.
I mean, they're literally admitting that they stole money and then accusing him at the same time.
That we think will help us in the long run, because this is only like a small hearing. We're going to go in and we're going to appeal this stuff anyway. This is just what happens in business. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting sued in business, you're not successful.
Now,
that's
at
true.
The heart of this case, the current owners of Trill Burgers are
suing. Should have been a background on them.
Co-founders alleging they've mishandled thousands of company dollars by investing in a chicken business that has since shut down.
As a result, the all-viral Smash Burger restaurant is still open for business. However, its hands are tied behind its back. Recent court case is the latest development in a lawsuit that has revealed the messy behind-the-scenes history of the beloved Smash Burger restaurant. In 2024, the Houston Chronicle first reported the back-and-forth allegation between the Vivarises and the Trill Burger owners. The Vivarises claimed their former partners stole their Smash Burger recipe, their idea, and pushed them out of the business.
And there is a beef over the popular Smash Burgers concept, Trill Burgers, of course run by Houston legendary rapper Bun-B. He is suing his former business partners, accusing them of mismanaging the business's money.
Yeah, so they've turned around and they filed a countersuit against Trill Burger, saying that they were cut out of the company and that was their idea. Our Micah Hatfield joining us now live from the restaurant to make sense of all of these claims that are going on, Micah.
There's a lot of back and forth accusations here. The issue between the two parties happened long before Trillburger opened here on Shepherd in Richmond, back when it was actually just a pop-up.
People are standing in line for hours to get a chance to eat the Trillburger. That was FACTZ and Benson's doing.
Depending on who you ask, they may or may not agree with that statement. Siblings FACTZ and Benson Vivarez owned Sticky's Chicken, a now shuttered restaurant in Sawyer Yards that Trillburger operated through when it was a pop-up. The Vivarez were partners with rapper bun-b and 2 others, and the siblings' attorney claims they're the ones who came up with the burger recipe that has people lining up down the sidewalk.
Maybe it's a thing of they came up with the burger recipe and they needed a face. They needed a face. They made a deal with bun-b, and now that their hands are tied and the chicken restaurant ain't go through after taking money from the earnings from Trillburger being so successful. Now they're trying to seek something else out, since things that they did failed, which is like that's crazy work. It makes y'all look insane. It makes y'all look like money hungry and greedy. Just move on. Just move on, because it looks like bun-b's ready to just and then this is his lawyer, Big Angry Law, bro. Y'all might as well pack it up, because this dude right here, he is a no nonsense lawyer, probably one of the best lawyers in Texas, let alone in the United States. So I mean, I don't think this is gonna go their way.
Had was Andy Nguyen, who was a restaurateur from Southern California, had a smash burger concept, right?
Okay.
And he assembled this team of people to open one in Houston. This was not the brainchild of the Vivarez.
The Vivarez are no longer part of Trillburgers as of the summer of 2022. The business's attorney says
so the actual creator put a team together and probably already told this concept to bun-b, and they were just like a sideshow that came along afterwards. Okay, I see. Makes sense.
bun-b and the other partners decided to part ways.
Lawyers for Bun, Scurfield, and Nguyen say the siblings stole $45,000 to pay all
They
debt.
did steal $45,000.
The siblings' original restaurant located at Houston Sawyer Yards. Everyone involved in the case is listed as a manager of the original Trillburgers LLC that was filed in 2022. Last week's testimony and the ruling have centered around the additional LLC that have been created since the Vivarezes separated from the company, including one created for the flagship brick-and-mortar location at 3607 South Shepherd Drive, one of the pop-ups at NRG Stadium for the Houston Texans games, and another for Trill Tenders, a new chicken tenders pop-up. The new court ruling puts a stop to a number of things. Firstly, the monthly $5,000 check to bun-b, Scurfield, and Nguyen are stopped until further notice. Secondly, all funds from the restaurant and its related LLCs will be funneled into a constructive trust. No assets will be allowed to leave that trust unless it goes towards the day-to-day operations of the business. Finally, the Vivarezes and their attorneys will get monthly reports on all financial activity in the various LLCs that were formed after they were separated from the company. Additionally, they must be notified 2 weeks in advance of any transactions or financial activities exceeding 10.
I mean, bun-b doesn't even need the Trillburgers money, bro. He's still eating off a rap. He's still eating off of UGK albums. He's still eating off of his own solo album. So it's like, and I'm sure he has other investments too. So it's like, man, whatever they're trying to do, man, it ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. bun-b's gonna prosper. He's gonna get through this, just like he's gonna get through the whole entire thing with that court case with the burglary that happened at his house, man. Like, everything's gonna be fine, man. Everything's gonna be fine, man. Whenever you're trying to succeed and move forward in your life, things are gonna happen. Things like this are gonna happen when you're trying to succeed and move and prosper and change your life. And just move it from what it was to what you want, like what seed you want to plant for yourself in the future, you know? So, man, bun-b's gonna make it through that, bro. But I mean, yeah, honestly, the rest of this stream is just gonna be a lot of I'm just gonna be reacting to a lot of things, man. I'm gonna be doing some reactions. Couple of reactions. Okay, so I came across this video right here. It says, thoughts. She told a guy she had started talking to that she had HIV and he blocked her. This is interesting. Let's devolve into this. Let's see what's going on here.
Over the weekend, I told someone that I was talking to, but for only a week, so maybe that's where I went wrong. I don't know. That I was HIV positive. This is the first person that I've ever told that I'm actually talking to that, you know, saw something with. Basically, he blocked me. I've been like really down about it because it's like it's nothing that I did, and like he's just like giving me a shot, and it kind of sucks because I've never been in this kind of position, you know. I've never felt this kind of rejection before in my life, but I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself because I did tell him, and I wasn't ashamed when I told him. I was like very matter-of-factly. But I told him, and that's like really big for me because I'm finally like embracing and getting confidence in this new journey that I'm on. Our hope is not lost. I know I'm gonna be happy with someone. I'm happy now, and I know someone's gonna understand me and love me for who I am. The ideal situation would be like, damn, you know, this shit is scary, but if you're telling me that I'm not at risk and that you're healthy, I'm willing to do the research that I need to do to see if we can make this work. This was my first experience telling someone. It sucked.
I mean, hey, I gotta give her credit for at least being honest and being able to communicate that to whatever person that she is talking to or whatever, because there are a lot of nasty human beings on this earth that will be in a relationship with somebody and not tell them that, yeah, I got the vid. I got the vid. Like, they won't even tell somebody that they have a cold or something, like, or whatever. Like, you're just a nasty human being walking around creating more problems for people of the world because you don't know how to keep yourself clean. You don't know how. You're scared to go to the doctor. You're scared to go and eat right. You're scared to, like, and all of that in turn affects you. And now you want to go out and date people, and dating people means, you know, getting into physical activity, and physical activity means like you need to go get tested. You need to go get tested. And if you haven't ever been tested or you haven't tested in a long time, you know, you need to make that clear. You need to let people know that, hey, this is what it is for me. You know, that is what it is for me. And yeah, that type of thing is scary when you, you know, the type of thing is scary when you're dating somebody and you don't let them know that that's what's going on with you. They got every right to react the way they want to react and be cold and be a certain way, you know? I mean, hey, I mean, I like I said, I commend her for being honest and telling the truth. Because nobody wants a liar who's just acting, you know, just acting like there's not something going on internally in their body to where, you know, it's there. It's just, you know, you're not clean. But it's good that she's being vocal, and I got to give her credit for that. I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna be honest with you and just say, like, what is it? What is it? Where was I at? Be honest and say that World Star is kind of dry this evening. Oh yeah, I could talk about the Celtics and the Mavericks just for a little bit while I look for some other things here. So the Celtics and the Mavericks series, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the Mavericks completely winning in 6. You know, it looks like they're down now, but I definitely got the Celtics in 6, winning in 6. I mean, I just don't like the fact that like they got ambushed in Boston, man. Kyrie Irving didn't show up in Boston. And that's crazy to me. I just don't understand that. Not showing up in Boston, man. It's just, I'm over here thinking he's gonna just go quadruple crazy. He gonna turn up with a triple double or something, but no, man. He's that Boston defense. I don't know, it does something. But let me see here. Gonna go to Pink Book Lessons. I ain't reacted to a Pink Book Lessons video in a while, man. I usually like watching her stuff because she has an interesting take on things. She's a no nonsense black queen who definitely be getting on these, you know what I'm saying? These booger wolves out here. She be getting on these booger wolves. So go ahead and get in. Let's see what she got up here. What do I got up here? 26-year-old had 4 kids in 3 years. Judge tells her to stop having babies. Sounds like content to me. Let's get it.
What's going on with Miss Riley?
Your Honor, I think that was just a kind of tumultuous time in her life. I know she did mention to me that the pending
tumultuous time,
at least to her understanding, I think it's just a theft. It's not anything violent to her understanding, and I haven't looked up to see exactly what is pending as far as felonies because I think it's in a different county. But nevertheless,
it's here to damage the property.
Oh.
All right, Miss Riley.
Hilarious.
So a criminal damage to property, for it to be a felony, has to be over $2,500 in damage, unless they change the statute. Yeah, don't talk anymore. What I want you to understand is every time you get mad about something, you can't pick up a knife and slash a tire or break something or throw something because you got kids. And something has to be more important than your anger.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, this judge looked fed the F up. She looked fed up. She looked tired of seeing this woman, whoever she is, bro. She just looked, she like, man, I'm over this. I'm tired of this. I need this lady to, I want to get her out of my courtroom. Like, I'm tired. Like, for real. Let me speed this process up because she up in here wasting my time.
Your time with your kids and getting back into a good relationship with your kids has to be more important than you showing out and acting crazy.
Well, in order for us to assume that her kids are more important, we will also have to assume that she cared in the first place.
She flaming her.
A lot of these toxic mothers, they don't really care about anybody. That would include those kids. I know it's easy to assume that because they had them, we think that they also care for them, but obviously all mothers are not created equal. Today we're back in courtroom 304. The judge here is about to try to talk some sense into an out-of-control defendant, a very problematic woman. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
20 what?
26.
So, how old are your kids?
I have a 4-year-old. I'm sorry, a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 5-month-old.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
No way. She's been pregnant every year for the last 4 years. 26 years old, 4 babies. 3, 2, 1, and 5 months old. Now, how many wedding rings you want to bet she's got?
And
Now,
all
how
her
many baby
and
daddies
she
you think
giving
she's
all her
got?
baby daddies hell.
Listen up, young ladies watching right now. If you're 18, 19,
God
20,
dog
21,
it.
22, do not end up like this. Trust me. You do
She
not
ran
want
through.
this life this woman is living. And anybody who tells you it's okay, you cannot trust them. They're
She
trying to
is ran
sabotage
through.
you. Because anybody in their right mind
She
would
for the
tell you this is
streets.
not the life you want right here.
So you're just having kids back to back to back to back. You just, every time you turn around, every time you blink, you pregnant.
Throwing that thing.
Ma'am, that's stressful. Number one. Number two, you don't have time to give each of those kids time.
For sure.
You think you got stress. I mean, DFACTZ is involved because you're having kids under a less than optimal situation. I'm gonna need whoever that is to mute your device. Number one, you have them back to back to back to back. You're not even giving your kids time to have time with a mama because there's another kid coming before they can even have time with you.
Her thought pocket can't even breathe. 3 years, 4 babies. DFACTZ in criminal cases. This is obviously out of control. And
My Lord.
she's the one making the mistakes, but who's paying for it?
That's not fair to them. And number two, every time you have sex, you don't have to have a baby. You need to bring children in. It is not
Need to
fair for
wrap it up.
us as adults to bring children into situations that are chaotic, violent, unstable.
And then you're about to affect
'Cause
all your
you're
children.
doing is creating people who have problems when they grow up. They have problems when they're kids. I mean, you
They gonna
literally
grow up
have
resenting
what
their
they
mama.
call stair step. You don't even have a step between them. Boom, 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 boom. Every time you turn around, you're pregnant. Baby, there are ways not to do that. How you gonna get on your feet and be stable if every time you turn around, you add another baby to the mix?
She can't.
Is there any plan to ever be stable?
No, the plan is
Hell
to make
no.
us responsible adults. The taxpayers pay for all of her mess.
Yes.
Okay, but
Hell
what's the
no.
plan?
She
Because
lying through her
you can't
teeth.
activate a plan if you still having babies. And I'm
If you
not saying
still-
babies aren't a
yeah.
blessing, but we're supposed to be a blessing to them. We don't depend on babies to help us. We're supposed to make their lives
We
better.
don't depend
Because
on
they
the
don't choose to
government.
be here. We make them. We make choices that result in babies. So when you make those choices that result in babies, if your babies aren't with you, if they aren't well cared for, if you don't know exactly what's going on with each of your babies each and every day, if you're not holding them when they got the sniffles and when they need the comfort of a mother, they are missing your smell. They can't even nuzzle up to you to smell you because your life is so chaotic. Somebody else has your babies,
Ladies
then
and
you're not doing
gentlemen,
it right.
She's spitting
And I'm
right
just
now.
gonna be, I know people think I'm a little harsh
She
sometimes,
roasting.
but somebody's got to stop
Cooking
and
this
think
little
about
lady.
the situation they are bringing kids into.
All facts. And
Damn.
one thing about this feminist society that we're living in, of course they don't care about men. But one thing that's overlooked every day is those kids. They don't care about them kids either.
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. This lady, she's definitely part of a generation where like getting like counsel from an older woman, like I think younger women just don't respect counsel from older women because like they just don't understand that the older woman has been through what has seen or maybe even been through what they're going through right now, and it's more encouraging than it is correction. That's what's basically going on right now. And she, like, I don't feel like she hearing nothing that this judge is saying for real. And then her lawyer is even more mad because like, man, you got me looking crazy over here for real. Honestly, like I'm embarrassed to even be, representing you right now.
They just go around creating all these problems, really expecting other people to fix them.
You got kids back to back to back to back to back. And none of those kids have had the opportunity to have their mama to themselves for more than 3 months.
Embarrassing.
If that, because now somebody else is taking care of them. And I'm going to tell you, I've been in this game too long. I'm telling you right now, if you a mama and you don't lay your eyes on your children every single day, there's no way you can assure yourself that people are taking care of them.
They gonna take.
I've seen too much. I've heard too much. Even the people you trust the most, some of them don't take care of your kids the way they should be cared for.
They will
so if they're
take them
not
kids
with you every single day, if there's any time apart from them that you've caused to happen, you're risking their safety. So I just want you to think about that. You don't have to have a baby with every man you see, date, live with. You don't have to have a baby every year. You can get your life stable and make sure you have a home, some stability for those babies, and space them out so they at least get to be nurtured before you bring in the next one and they get pushed to the side.
She ain't hearing you.
You don't have to respond to what I'm saying because I know I'm hard.
She ain't hearing what you're saying.
You don't have to respond to what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is you need to think about the situation you're putting your kids in. And the initial
if she cared that much about her kids, she wouldn't be in court right now. If she cared about her kids enough, she wouldn't be in court right now. She wouldn't even be like, man. This is a case study right here.
I've taken care of my kids. This judge don't know me. I don't. But what I'm telling you is you ain't giving the babies time to know you either. So I will accept your plea of guilty. I'll accept your plea of NOLO because you seem like you need a break right now. I'll give you the NOLO plea. I'll sentence you to 12 months to serve 1 day credit for time served. The balance will be probated for you to pay a fine in the amount of $200. That's going to be $298 with the surcharges. And she's going to take an anger management class. Instead of the $200 fine, I would prefer she take a parenting class also.
No, we have no objection from the state, Your Honor.
Is that acceptable?
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right. So then that might help you with whatever situation was going on or is going on with defects. Because I have found, I used to work with them. I used to work for defects. But once they get into your situation, it's hard to get them out. Once defects gets your name on their roster, it's hard to get them out. So instead of the $200 fine, you're going to take a parenting class, anger management class, and you're to have no drugs or alcohol. You're subject to random screens for alcohol and drugs, and you're to have you're to have no contact that violates your bond conditions in your felony case. So if you have bond conditions in your felony case that say you're to not have contact with Mr. Forget his name, I'm sorry.
Mr. Okay.
Yeah, whatever contact you have must comport with your felony bond. So if your felony case says you're not to have any contact with him, you're not to have any contact. And I would suggest you get a copy of that bond today. But at a minimum, you're not to have any violent or harassing contact. If it's a no contact order for the felony case, then you better not have any contact with him. Because if you do, you could be charged with additional misdemeanors or felonies. You could have your bond revoked and you could stay in jail in the Clayton County Jail, which is no place to be right now.
This is Atlanta.
You can stay in jail until your case comes to trial. And if it's a felony, that could be some years. Tell her what I mean, Miss Hahn.
She said, I ain't gonna repeat myself.
We do have one additional request, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
We understand that she has this pending felony, but Ms. Riley was asking that if she is successful on probation with no positive screens and completes the anger management course and the parenting course, that at 6 months we review whether or not she can go non-reporting.
Yeah, she can. Her probation officer can ask me for a review.
This is a nice judge.
All right, Miss Riley, your most important job, no matter what else you do in life, is to raise them babies so that they don't struggle.
judge at that.
Remember that. There's condoms are cheaper than child support or child care.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That was a bar. Nah. I got to go back. What did she just say? Hold on. I got to go back. That was a bar.
Completes the anger management course.
That was crazy.
And the
that was crazy just now.
That at 6 months we review whether or not she can go non-reporting.
Damn.
Yeah, she can. Her probation officer can ask me for a review.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Riley, your most important job, no matter what else you do in life, is to raise them babies so that they don't struggle. So remember that. There's condoms are cheaper than child support or child.
Ooh, condoms are cheaper than child support, man. If she ain't say nothing in there that would land in that woman's head, condoms are cheaper than child support. Got to be the one. That got to be the one. That gots to be the line right there.
Care. The next, if I see you again ever, please don't have FOMO babies.
And she could care less about the cost of condoms or the cost
if I
of
see you back up in here, please don't have no more babies.
Anyway. Doesn't matter if the fathers are involved or not. She's aware that she's got benefits. She's got the state.
She know the system. Exactly.
Give them babies a break.
She know the system.
Let them enjoy having a mama before you start loading up again.
She said, please don't come back up here with more babies.
I did have one more request. I'm sorry.
Oh, my Lord.
She's asking that the supervision fees be waived. She makes about $13 an hour. So we're asking.
That's fine.
Working at McDonald's.
Thank you.
Waive the supervision fees.
Working at the dollar
it's
store.
really sad how this woman, she's got so many different charges, clearly proving that she's out of order. Police reports, all kinds of stuff on her. And this is just one of her cases. The judge gave her probation, anger management,
she was very
and
nice.
a parenting class. She's still dealing with another case where she's got to see a different judge, but she's out here cutting up stuff and tearing up things, just being a Tasmanian devil. But she's allowed to go to court, get a counseling session, and no one's ever going to judge her harshly because she's got 4 kids, all under the age of 3. And none of them are twins, by the way. I just can't. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this mess below. Special thank you to Roland C.
Yuck.
I appreciate you, Roland, for always showing.
Like, yuck, bro. It's nasty. Nasty work. Nasty work, man. You ought to just, if you're a young man, you're a young man coming into your adult life, you better just hope in your life you never run into a woman like that who is toxic and doing all of that stuff there, just to ruin a person's life, man. That's why you gotta wrap it up, bro. You got to wrap it up, bro. For real. Because the smarter you are, the better off you'll be. Not having to deal with having a baby with somebody who you'll never love, or deal with somebody who's just gonna make your life a living hell for the rest of your life. Just think about that when you decide to do, just think about it, bro. For real. I'm going to be moving on here. Let me see what we got here. What else is on my radar? What else is on my radar? See here, what do we got? Let me see. I did say I was gonna do a lot. I'll be doing quite a few reactions today, so I mean, make it happen, man. I'll make it happen. See what else I got. Okay. We're going to be doing a 180 and coming right back into
14, I remember trying to get busy with that Paul.
I'm going to be coming right back into me looking into a documentary called Welcome to Murder Capital of America. Not even sure what to expect here, but let's get into it.
Streets cold, let all of my sins be unspoken.
You way from another country, coming down here where it really be banging and slinging it. Brother, going around this bitch, you gonna feel very unsafe.
Came home 2 months after me though. We'll find the back.
It's like murders will happen back to back to back to back.
Went back to doing the same thing, but turned up this time.
80% of beats down here is childhood friends. We all hung together at one time.
That phones clapping, pin a bitch, we push them out of
Did he just pop? Oh, Lord.
Pin her down. Nobody safe. We ain't safe. We just going on.
We can go down right now. While we hopping on the interstate, I hear everybody in the car here but the child.
Put on the index finger, make sure everything is accurate. And inhale and exhale it.
You get the feeling play, you shot in the face, and your little brother got killed. He's 13. You just gonna let this happen?
What you gonna do? You hit that ball. Run with the crowd. I feel like it's fuck. That's for all of y'all. Yeah.
Like 12 or 13 people got shot that night. I'm on the ground like I can't feel my legs, can't feel my legs, can't feel my legs.
She said, we here to inform you that your son has been killed. And I'm like, huh? And my mind just went blank.
That's the first time doing these kind of documentaries in Baton Rouge, where I felt very unsafe.
Yeah. I don't.
Every year I go to America's murder capital.
From Baton
Last
Rouge.
year I was in New Orleans.
Boosie's from Baton Rouge. NBA young boys from Baton Rouge.
We ain't never bought fireworks. We had guns blowing. But it's still block. And the brains splattered all over the f***ing floor.
This year I'm in Baton Rouge, which is looking like it's set to be the murder capital of 2024. To support me and watch this documentary fully uncut and fully unedited, join my Patreon for little as $2.99 a month, and the link will be in the description. So I'm currently in South Baton Rouge making a documentary on the trenches and the life in Baton Rouge. Prior to coming here, I was a bit sceptical because there's an active war going on right now.
You from UK?
And I've never felt as much on edge as I have in Baton Rouge.
It's record shattered in Baton Rouge.
The city has seen 34 homicides in just the first 3 months of this year, shattering the record of 27 homicides in the first quarter of 2021.
Goodness Lord.
This shit pay my bills.
Get you dead, get you wet, one of the two. Say, man, we start shooting at 4 in the morning.
Oh, God, this
Go end up 4 tomorrow. 4 next morning. On my fucking mama. Look at my hand. I split my shit from snapping so much.
My first interview was with Double O and Savage in an area called Brookstown, which is known for being the most dangerous area in Baton Rouge itself.
I'm on safe
went
for
there.
you guys. I ain't even lie, bitch. Be honest with you, know. Ain't nobody safe. You gotta have a pole on you, bitch. You gotta build up. Ain't nobody safe. We ain't safe.
Can't even
Just going
save
on.
you.
At all. We just going. Like, this is everyday lifestyle.
Go down
bitch.
right now.
You gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to move.
Like,
you
it
got
go
the
down right now.
lose that bitch.
Why is it so dangerous? What's happened to make it like this?
There's a whole lot of
You know what? I have a question. Why are there people who are curious, like this dude who's the interviewer or whatever? Why are you so curious about going to a dangerous area, a dangerous section, like a dangerous part of America? Like, why are you so curious about going to Baton Rouge? Like, bro, you could literally get like your cameraman could get like unalived, or like he could get shot. You could get shot. They could pull up while y'all doing the interview and just start airing it out. Why do interviewers put themselves in these situations? Like people like him, Tommy G, and anybody else who just goes to the hood and just wants to do interviews. Like, why do y'all feel the need of a curiosity to go do that? Like, you're putting your own life at risk. Why? Like, what's the point of it? Especially when you're somebody who's not even from that area, and you're with some people that you're interviewing, and they're not even safe themselves. Like, why? Why are you putting yourself in that predicament, bro? I know his heart is beating fast just standing there around him. Like, why are you putting yourself in that predicament?
A lot of shit going on.
Yeah, a whole lot of shit going on.
There's a whole lot of gang shit going on. There's a whole lot of other shit going on.
Shit everywhere.
Like
Gangs, really?
Like, man, it's a whole lot of shit going on.
Group shit. We having groups and no gang shit. This bitch ain't structured like that.
A whole lot of
Man, it's BZG.
Yeah.
whole lot of bitch ass niggas be playing both sides.
I ain't with all that. There's a whole lot of BZG shit going on, but there's a whole lot of shit going on too. Yeah. Nigga ain't with all that.
Baton Rouge is constantly in the top 5 of the murder capital of America.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what's going on out here,
It's a
bro.
damn
This
shame
what's going
people
on out
proud
here.
of
It
that.
ain't fake, it ain't no, you know.
Why are you proud of your area being the murder capital of the world? Like, you do understand that means that nobody can visit Baton Rouge safely. Like, people who are from Baton Rouge who are able to get out of Baton Rouge probably ain't never gonna go back, because just of that alone, it being a murderous area, a notorious area for decaying of humans. Who is proud of that? Anybody who is proud of their area or state being a murder hotbed or hotspot, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what? Like, I don't get that. Like, why is that something to wear like a badge of honor? You don't want to get out of it? You don't want to leave your area? I'm sure there are young kids who live in these areas that want to make it out, want to get out of their area because of all the coverage that the media puts on the amount of slangs, especially black on black slangs. Oh, you know what? All we got to do is just go to this area, because all they gonna do is just keep on killing one another. And the news loves it. And they're gonna keep on targeting y'all's area, because that's all y'all doing is killing one another. Jealousy, hate, somebody becoming successful. Gonna keep on killing one another. Crabs in a bucket mentality.
I'm saying you out here right now. It'll go down right now.
According to BRPD's database, the first 3 months of 2024 have been the deadliest in Baton Rouge in 25 years. 32 homicides since January 1st, surpasses the first quarter of 2021. Otherwise known.
Hold on. It was 120 homicides in 2021? Oh my God, man! The hell, everybody must have a gun in Baton Rouge, because 120 is like absolutely positively crazy, bro. Crazy. It's legal to carry in Texas, and it's legal to carry in Texas with no license, and I don't even think the homicide rate is even up to par with 120. Like, what the, like, bruh, 120 is some, crazy.
Known as the year with the most homicides on record.
And how many friends would you say you've lost to the streets?
Oh, right. This shit unstoppable. This shit infinity. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
2 minutes. I lost 2 minutes. We lost 2 minutes.
Oh God, this shit infinity.
When you do lose someone, what goes through your head? Is it a case of maybe I should leave, or is it I feel like I want to get back? Like, what's the feeling that you have at that stage?
This shit come with it. This shit come with it.
It come with it.
That's instant shit. That's the first thing you think about.
This is mandatory.
You can't question God.
It's mandatory. You're gonna lose soldiers. You're gonna lose people. It's mandatory.
2 months after I got shot in my face,
sorry,
my
sir,
brother
that
got
ain't
killed.
God.
He was
That ain't
13. So this somebody who taught me
That
how
is
to be a big
definitely
brother. So now I
the
really
other
just want to
guy.
change. I really wanted to be in the streets more and more and more and more. My name D. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was shot 6 times at 16, 6 times at 18. I had a good life. Like I played sports, ran track, played football.
Well, hold on, bro. Go back. Go back real quick. Hold up.
My name D. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was shot 6 times at 16, 6 times at 18.
You were shot 6 times at 16 and 6 times at 18, bro. You shouldn't even be here. My lord. Ain't gonna lie, man. Some chills is coming off my body watching this right now, man. Chills. Chills, bro.
I had a good life. Like I played sports, ran track, played football. My grandma made sure we went to church and stuff, but I drifted away from all of that. At like 12, 13, I had quit. At 12, I quit sports and stuff, and I went to the streets because I learned how the streets treat you. And at 13, I fully was in the streets, breaking the cars, stealing guns, money, all that. At 16, like I shot 6 times, round the corner from here, where we at right now.
So, do you talk me through the day? What happened when you got shot in the face?
That morning I woke up, I went into the house, I gave my sister my phone, put my phone on charger. After that, I came outside, I see my cousin and my uncle behind the van. And they like, man, your little brother just hit a lick. He up. And I'm like, dang, let me go check on him. My little brother had just broke out of jail. And I was hiding him, so he won't go back. And they had just robbed somebody that night. And I'm like, man, y'all come on, we're gonna smoke and chill. He came, he chilled. I'm walking on the back street. I came here. Came through here, me and 2 other people came here. Walking, came this way. They had a car back then, right back there.
Yeah.
Came this way. Got here. Then when I got like to right here, they started shooting.
Started shooting, then you here?
I hit here. Hit the ground. Boom. After I got shot, I stayed on the ground like 5-6 seconds. I heard a voice say, get up! Get up! I got off the ground. Came in the store, ran away.
So how many times have you been shot at this moment?
I was got shot 6 times right here.
So was it a case of they're just shooting?
I got shot in my side. Right here.
And bro, so did they just hop out the car and just start shooting?
They ain't get out the car. They stayed in the car. And after that, they drove off.
How did you get shot in the face? So out from the car?
Right here. I turned around and I looked. And I got shot in the face. 2 bullets hit me in my face. I got shot in my back and in my leg too.
And then, so you've now been shot, and then what happened next? So
I got up out the ground, 5-6 seconds, I got up. After I'm shot, I got up, off the ground. Walked in the store. What's down, brother? All praise be to God, brother. I'm telling my testimony now. Came in the store. My daddy, homeboy, he was standing right here. I'm like, run me to the hospital right quick, I just got shot. I'm still speaking. He could see him shot in my face. He just gave me a little look like, you feel me? Like he gonna let me die. I cursed him out.
Like, bro,
so
he's in the hospital.
Was in the shop. You've been shot 6 times, twice in the mouth.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have the situation.
Didn't want to help me.
Why?
That's craziness.
He just gave me a little look.
That's insane, bro.
That's crazy, right?
And then,
that is crazy.
What's gone through your head then, bro? You've been shot 6 times. Do you think your friend's dad would surely help?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna help me. I just cursed him out and left out the store.
And so you've been, and then what did you do? So
I came this way. I came this way. Then the dude who I was with, he met me right here. Then we went that way.
So at this stage, are you
like, did y'all just walk?
Leaking with blood?
Yeah, I'm leaking. My face leaking. I'm
leaking. He walked to the hospital?
I didn't know I was shot here at the time, or I didn't know I was shot here at the time, or I didn't know I was shot here. I just thought I was shot in my face.
You didn't realize?
I didn't feel the rest of them. Then you see that brick house right there?
Yeah.
I went there, and I told my I thought my daddy was there. He wasn't there. My daddy wasn't there, so I came in the street and I seen somebody else. I'm like, run me to the hospital right quick. He didn't want to take me to the hospital.
Oh, why is no one helping?
I don't know.
Exactly.
The reason why he said he didn't take me to the hospital because when we were shooting dice this was before I got shot. He said I was thugging And I had told him, I said, if you're not BBG, F you. That still don't get no reason for not to take me to the hospital.
Hey, I'm bleeding to death.
Even if he would have said, I would have still took him to the hospital.
What's going through your head and what are you doing now?
I cursed him out and I went to my grandma's house. With the house
People
we
in
just left
Baton Rouge
from.
don't care,
And I'm like,
man.
dang, ain't nobody helping me.
For real.
So I went to the house. I'm like, dang, God, please don't let me die like this. In my head, that's what I'm thinking. I never spoke these words. I said, please don't let me, I know I ain't gonna die like this. That's what I'm thinking. So when I get to my grandma's house, I'm telling my mom, I just got shot. She's like, no, don't say that, D. I'm like, no, Mom, look, I just got shot. And she's seen it.
Bro.
The fact you
Crazy,
made it to
bro.
your house.
And before, I was going to say, thank you for sharing your story, bro. And I hope this message really hits home, bro.
The fact that you made it to your house, bleeding and all those people denied to take you to the hospital.
It's really not worth it.
Hey, man, it's not worth it, bro. At all.
If the ops wanted to call a truce, how would you feel?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Obviously, hypothetically speaking, if that was the situation.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If they wanted to call a truce, it'd be on some stuff like.
And do you think that's possible?
It'll never be possible. It couldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Cause too much blood and shit.
No, let me tell you something.
Too
Once
many
blood
people
gets
have
shed,
died on
it's
both
over.
sides.
Ain't no coming back. Oh, it's never no coming back. Ain't no coming back from me. You kill my dog, I can't walk up to you and be like, "What up, bitch? It's good. Don't worry about." No, ain't no coming back from me. Spade for spade, eye for eye, tag for toe. That's how they go.
And they gonna keep doing this
The Lord
forever.
say vengeance belongs to the Lord. I knew this, but I ain't cared at the time. I wanted to go take vengeance into my own hands. You feel me? We be just blind. We be
This dude
feeling
must have
played,
changed his
really.
life after
We
that.
be feeling played in the streets a lot.
I just hate the way he died. I just felt God gave us, like, we born with expired date. And he gave him to me for 18 years. He just took his child back. And he always told me how much he appreciated me, how I sacrificed things for him. They took some apart from me that I had to learn to live without my son. I just say, God, I'm just gonna keep praying and just be served for him. I'm just gonna keep praying until they catch him. So that morning when I got woke up by the police, my youngest son came and woke me up and told me that the police was at the door. So I'm like, Lord, what Keandre done, you know, who he been hanging with, what happened? I didn't think it was gonna be nothing like he got murdered. So the lady said, can we come inside? I said, no, because I have my dogs in here. And she said, well, can you put your dogs up? I said, I can come outside and talk to you. She said, no, put your dogs up because we need to talk to you. So I went and put the dogs up and I came back to let them inside. And she was like, where's your son? I said, he's in the bed. Your son, Keandre Reed. I said, he's in the bed asleep. Tyler said, no, Mom, he's not in there. I said, he's not in there. And so she said, we're here to inform you that your son has been killed. And I'm like, huh? And my mind just went blank. And she said, do you know who he's beefing with or having problems with? I say, no, he's not nothing like that. I say, no, I don't know anything about that. So after that, my mind just went blank and I just felt lost. Like I wanted to die, even though I had
Damn. Not even knowing her son went out and did something crazy.
I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink nothing. I couldn't.
Was
it's
doing
like,
all types of crazy
I
stuff.
was just real depressed. Like, it's a feeling you really can't describe. See, I lost my mom, my brother, my grandma, my dad. I lost everybody. So it's worse than that. Like, all that just was
To have to bury
nonchalant.
your
Like, that didn't
child.
even matter when I lost my son. Like, my whole world was just gone. Even though I had other kids, just like felt like my whole world was gone. And he got shot in his temple. He got shot twice in his jaw. And I don't know where else he got shot, but when I touched his chest, it felt like all that was gone.
I'm sorry to hear.
But I know they said it was an overkill. I know that much.
Overkill.
An overkill. He got shot by multiple guns.
Louisiana has a crime problem with
Goodness
3 of our
Lord.
cities being ranked among the nation's most dangerous.
The 24 tough on
My
crime-related
skin is
items
crawling
on
watching
Landry's
this right
agenda
now,
for the
man.
special
Goodness.
session are expanding methods to carry out death row executions, restricting parole eligibility,
my skin is- my
lowering
man.
the age at
I'm
which
getting
young
chills
offenders can
watching
be
this right now.
prosecuted in adult court, and increasing penalties
Man.
for certain crimes such
I
as
don't know if I
carjacking.
can go on.
Spend a long time.
I don't know how
Yeah,
much
they just
longer
make a law
I
that
can go
you
on
gotta
for.
do pretty much almost 100% of your time. See, at first you could do probation. You could do like 1/4 of your time and then come home and do the rest on probation or parole. But now the new governor we got, he cutting that short. He won't see you in there. So if you got 20 years, you're gonna do the whole 20.
Do you reckon because of that you're going to see a lot more snitching?
Yeah, but at the same time, what can you snitch on when you can't get probation no more? So now if you did the crime, you got to do the time either way it go.
Oh, really?
So if you snitch, all you did was get put both of y'all up.
Do you think a lot of people are going to start snitching with this new law?
Most definitely.
Dang, come on.
Rico
Can you
shit.
explain what's happening?
Man, what they got going on right now?
But
It's gonna be a whole bunch more
because they ain't got that much,
unalive
you know what I'm saying?
and with that too.
Ain't no gangs out here.
I ain't gonna say the state because them little dudes across the river got smacked with that shit. But they got different laws over there.
You know, they just started the death penalty back too.
Yeah, they got different laws over there.
And the funniest part about, and the craziest part, not even the funniest part, but the craziest part about all of this is that, just like the dude said, like New Orleans, like Louisiana, these Louisiana politics have nothing to do with gang type stuff. Like, you know how in Chicago they have GDs and BDs and all of that. Louisiana, they don't deal in gang stuff. Like, this is all like, what did the dude in the beginning of the documentary say? This is all stemming from childhood hatred. So two people who grew up together, who end up beefing at 15, 16 years old, end up in a war that is riddled in jealousy and hatred from the time they are younger. And that is some psychological mind effing stuff. That's worse than it being like a gang war. Like if this was California and, you know, you're talking about Los Angeles Bloods versus Crips or something like that. This is just one crop of individuals versus another crop of individuals who probably grew up together, whose mamas knew each other, whose uncles and aunties knew each other, and then they grow up to end up resenting each other and end up wanting to unalive one another. It's some very mind-bending psychological, spiritual warfare going on here.
Man, they really trying to, these folks know ain't no gang shit going on.
Back to slavery.
They want us to kill each other, or they want to kill us.
They ain't even got no fucking money like that to be talking
They want
about
to
no
kill
really in the
gang,
loop right
man.
now. Ain't no way we can
name themselves
say we're not gonna
gangs
smack
and
it
shit just because
I just done them
they
a favor.
look good or
Now I
sound
go
good
to
or
jail
some shit.
for
Man,
it.
ain't no
They killing
gang,
us
no
two birds with
real
one stone.
Los Angeles shit going on.
I go to jail, I ain't come home. What I'm gonna get the death
know
penalty?
that shit. It's a whole lot of groups in
There's too many people talking at one time.
Well, sadly, we are turning now to another shooting. This one at a nightclub in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Police say 12 people were hurt in yesterday's early morning shooting. One of them was critically injured.
Golly, you can't even go outside and have a good
This was a
time.
targeted attack, but so far they have not publicly identified the shooter. 3 officers happened to be outside the nightclub when the gunfire started. They were able to respond immediately, which may have limited the number of casualties.
You decided to go live in Baton Rouge.
Through the patio side and ended up getting shot. The bullet ended up
You asking for a sentence.
leaving me paralyzed.
How has that affected your life, other than, I guess, physically? How do you reckon mentally?
Mentally, it is a battlefield. I do take antidepressants now. I was as healthy as an ox. Never was the type. I was always the life of the party, but now I do take antidepressants because, you know, my mind does go there now, and that's like...
Can you say mind goes there, Rev? Explain sort of what you mean.
Like...
It sounds like you got PTSD.
Not suicidal, but it's more
Yeah,
just
it's
like...
PTSD.
What, like, you know, what's my purpose? Like, what am I here for now? Like, it's just like... I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to do, and I felt like I was punished for that, so now it's just like... even at the hospital, bro, I was like, I wish they would have killed me because it was like, it was painful. It was more or less painful because it's like seeing my mom go through it and stuff like that. I'm her only child, and it's a lot. I'm 29 years old, you know, so it's like I still got a long life to live.
Man, he's young.
That's heartbreaking, though.
Yeah, long life to live. But even now, I be trying. Like I still go. I still get up and go. I do pretty much do everything for myself. Learn how to drive. I do, you know, I technically live a normal life. I'm just in a wheelchair. Like and I learned a lot of stuff was in my head. Like I was thinking, wasn't no woman gonna love me. I was thinking my life was over. I was thinking just this wheelchair ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah, but life's fine, bro. I feel like it's just everything will be in your own head.
Yeah, it's definitely like, and it's definitely in my head, and it's just like, you know, if anybody else is watching this and y'all are paralyzed, I promise you, it is all in your head. Because I don't want to say people don't care, but like people necessarily don't care. Like, you know, like we're just another regular person in the world. It's just we just come with extra I guess baggage now, which is not even baggage because it's not baggage. It's just like that's one thing that's in my head because I be thinking like, damn, like ain't nobody want to do this, like you know, like but.
Is you real or fake? Show love or hate, you ape or snake. Cause boy, I swear I'm thankful for the good and grace. I made mistakes, can say I never changed. The boot come back that ain't forever straight. Off 200 a day, I bet I make a way. You know I'm good. Sickers out there rules, but put on for the hood. Gotta do it. Just for all them trill niggas wish they could. They touch my fluid. They opened fire going down the side street and hit me in my shoulder and scraped Joe in his ear. They hit me right here. Scrape through the back and it come through the front with a 223.
What's a 223? People don't know.
Like a military gun.
Yeah, assault rifle.
Assault rifle you shot right there. It's two sides of the street. Like it's the sidewalk, the middle, and the other side of the street. That's this clear side. You're thugging. You're in the middle. You're innocent pedestrian. You feel me? So when you jump and you choose your side of the street. You gotta stay on that side. You can't jump back over and then jump.
Bro, can you imagine?
You on your side of the
Can you imagine the amount of like civilians around all of this warfare? All the grannies, all the grandpas who have nothing to do with nothing, having to deal with like hearing that like every night when they trying to go to sleep. All the people with Baton Rouge who have nothing to do with any type of violence, having to like literal pedestrians of Baton Rouge having to deal with that. I feel for them. I feel very sorry for them having to be witnesses to stuff that be happening, and then they gotta like, you know what I'm saying? No case gets solved, and young kids just end up, getting axed. A dude with 3 kids, 4 kids being taken out. Like now those kids don't have a father. A mother who has nothing to do with anything gets caught in the crossfire of a drive-by, and a bullet hits her. Now, some kid doesn't have his mother anymore. It's just this documentary just gets more and more sad as it goes.
You on that side, you on this side. You can't go to straight. You know what you put yourself in, so you can't go back to trying to. Like some serious happen, like I'm gonna put this for an incident, like some police, like a police incident or something. Like, yeah, we straight. I can see through the glass. I can see through the glass.
Definitely good.
Yeah, bro, it's good. It's good.
And one thing I want to ask as well is, now that you gave your life to God, how do you feel about your ops now?
Oh, I love them. I want them to get their life to God, like, cause. The way what we had going on, it was the blind leading the blind. Like, you can't fight fire with fire. Like, if a fire burning, you can't go put fire out with fire. You gotta throw some water on there.
You better tell it.
Like, so it was gonna keep growing.
That's all you can do.
So I forgive them in my heart, truly.
That's all you can do,
in my
man.
mind, I forgive them. But if they try to do me something, I ain't on that. I'm giving it to God, because it's too much for me to handle, brother.
I'm not as angry as I was, so I was real angry at first, where I could have killed one of them. That's why I had to go get rid of my gun, because I didn't want to bump into one of them and kill them, so I just got rid of my gun.
And you know what? What's crazy? I honestly don't know. Like, I've thought about that as many times in my head, but it's like, what more? Like, there's nothing that I can say that'll take back what they did. So at that point, like, I don't have any words for you, because it's like, at that point, I'm wasting my words. You didn't give a fuck about me. So it's like, I don't care what happens at this point. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Like, it was just that was very negligent, and it was just some young nigga shit to do. Like, they were 17-year-olds. Like, that's just, that's just, 17? Legally not even supposed to be in there.
So, if someone shot my mum, and I saw it happen, like, I'd want that person to go to prison for forever. But if prison? Yeah.
You said prison?
All right.
No, he ain't do it. Yeah. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Nope, ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
So if you saw
Street
it,
justice.
Yeah,
he didn't do it.
he didn't do it.
Streets gonna get him, exactly.
Street justice. That's what's gonna happen
That's
to
your
him.
mama?
Oh God,
Shout
do your
out,
job, bitch, come find me.
That's what the guard, Judge. He did not do it.
See when he said
So,
that
free that boy. Free that boy.
So let's say obviously a made up situation, someone shot your mom and you went to court, you'd say it wasn't him even if you saw it happen.
Oh, definitely. This definitely not him for moms. That's number one. It's definitely not him for moms. Close family, let him out of jail.
It wasn't him.
Free him.
See, the general public would find that crazy.
The general
That's how they
public.
go though. That's how they go though.
We not in the, we in the streets.
We in the streets with it.
The general public. Man, them they talking about justice and go to jail for life and all that. No, man. Let the man come home. That is my witness. That is my witness. Let the man come home. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You kill my mama. You tell me if somebody kill your mama, you don't want him dead?
I would, bro, but again, I wouldn't have the means of doing it. Like,
He don't come from the same world as y'all.
He's never seen Day or his family again.
Thanks.
If that makes sense. Like, that's how
Makes sense for you.
Yeah.
Right, but see, we two different people. You don't come from the streets.
Obviously.
See, I'm pretty sure you never had bullets flying across your face, hitting bricks, debris flying all in your face. You ain't never,
Not being able to walk in the mall and shop like a regular civilian. You know, we can't shop like regular civilians.
My mom probably wouldn't even with me. She probably wouldn't even look at me the same. Like, I read it.
So,
like, what the
in this life, even your own mum wouldn't want you to.
God, like,
no.
You gotta take your lick.
Unless your mama don't know what's going on. Unless your mama don't know what's going on.
And think about it. Daddy wasn't done, so who you think raised you?
Oh, man.
My mom is a grown-ass woman plus a good-ass man. Told me everything I know. That lady been in the streets before I was even thought about it. Anything I ever thought, anything I ever done, everything I ever thought I seen, she'd have seen it, did it, witnessed it, everything.
The next generation.
Man, this hurts to watch, man.
Hey, put the guns down. Fight like a man, Craig.
They don't believe in that.
I had to fight.
They don't believe in that.
Against the white folk, my kind. But I ain't gonna fight God.
Man.
I'm gonna give it to him and let him lead the way.
And what would you say are the do's and don'ts of Baton Rouge?
Do's and don'ts, don't be no snitch. Snitches get stitches. And wind up in the what? Ditches.
So here's a question I ask when I go to the trenches. So for me, for example, if I saw someone got shot, so say someone shot my mum and I saw it, I would obviously go to the police and let them know so the consequences would be served.
All depends. All depends. If you're in the streets and you've been slaying that bitch, the police. Straight up. You gotta serve, protect, and ride or die for it. If you ain't in the streets, I ain't mad at you. You wanna call 911? Like Mary J. Blige and John Wycliffe? Hey, help yourself.
Wycliffe. John
Because at the end of
Wycliffe?
the day, me, I like to take matters in my own hand when it comes down to family.
Because they are their own police, basically. Exactly.
They just gonna say, man, look.
It's very poor.
Just call us if we get in the county info.
And all their and all these people's tax dollars is going to the police.
And so far, everyone who I've interviewed in Baton Rouge has been shot. What about yourself?
No, I don't do no shooting. I don't get shot, you know. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna incriminate myself because I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing out where in California.
And what would you say is the worst memory you have of being in South Baton Rouge?
I lost a lot of game. But at the end of the day, I remain the same and stay strong.
And again, why do you think Baton Rouge is so violent?
He be putting on a show right now.
Why I think Baton Rouge is so violent? The economy up. People look for a reason, like a season of Thanksgiving. Because at the end of the day, nobody ain't getting you nothing. You got to work for it. Don't be looking for no handouts. And a lot of people depend on their income tax and want to buy buku crawfish and get where at the end of the day.
This homeboy's in the background cracking up.
You gotta keep that joint. That $3,000-4,000 ain't gonna do nothing for you. You supposed to keep on. That little income tax. El Chapo, the income tax supposed to motivate you to keep on going and keep on going to work and pay your bills 3 months ahead. It's supposed to be motivation. Like I'm a motivational speaker, like you're a motivational speaker. That's how it's supposed to be. Because you never can have enough money in America, UK, India, or Africa.
And again, another question from a tourist point of view. If I was to walk through this area with my girlfriend, would it be absolutely fine?
All depends on how fine she is.
Very fine.
Oh Lord, you gotta need a gun. You don't need a gun. A slingshot ain't gonna do it. You don't need some of the ladder.
So it wouldn't be good.
Man, you both of y'all need one of them bitches. I ain't gonna be even telling you no lie. I don't give a fuck if a 22 or a 9mm with a ladder.
He joking, but he ain't telling no lie.
Make sure that bitch. Dang. Man, make sure it dang. And guess what? When you hit, don't close your eyes. Put that trick on the index finger, not right here you put in the gun. Put it on the index finger, make sure everything is accurate. And inhale and exhale it.
Living this life, can you walk anywhere in Baton Rouge you want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Got this bitch. I'm about to tell you. I can walk through this bitch right here, man.
I ain't even finna punt fake. I ain't even finna punt fake.
No,
ain't going in the op section, just walking.
Yeah.
No.
And another thing as well, again, for the general public, I feel like this would be shocking. Like, you can't really post your location anywhere.
Oh, it's always.
So when you're out and about, you literally can't post up where you are at that time, can you?
No. It's just, and that's another thing that comes on your trail. Putting it on your trail. No, this bitch small.
They follow live. Damn, funky shit, bitch. I'm right here, come pull up, we ain't never.
You see how you just said we be top 5 every year? This what's going on. This bitch small. This bitch so small.
This bitch so small.
It's big, but it's small. You get what I'm saying?
But they got who punt fake, like they really in the streets, like they really out here doing something. They don't even look at them to do like that, man. I ain't got nothing going. But the real know the real. I got that bitch called Mr. Blisson. That bitch go like, it's Mr. Blissom, Blitzguard. Hit that bitch all in his face, it's Mr. Blissom. Bitch, I'm known to keep a gin, but keep a Drake is Mr. Blissom. You hit a Lord, you know that ain't nobody safe. I walk down, pull a DOA, it's in my hand, not on my waist, yeah. Real talk, hold on. Left that nigga on his pavement, mama crying, telling him to get up. All my niggas circle with them K's. Get that boy a fill up, they be like Savage stuck in his ways. Catch a body, then I cheer up. Nigga floating in that Honda, you ain't in it, put your bitch up. If I fuck with you, ain't no way I'ma switch up. If it's over with you, it's over with me. You better have your shit up. Keep it real, boy. Who you shot? Keep it real, like who you drop. Them bullets burn, them bitches high. I'll make you hot, but this ain't scotch. Hey, put that nigga on the shirt. Yeah, that was me. Hey, in your section lurking. Hoping that we meet, don't even know them niggas. Who the fuck them niggas supposed to be? They say they with it. When you see me, better squeeze. Yeah. Look, know how Savage rockin' when the shit get really low. We gon' spin a nigga blocking till they shit up 4 for 4. Them niggas hiding, they never outside. We gon' kick a nigga door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This was very hard to watch. Very, very hard to watch. Very sad, very hard to watch, man. That had to be like the hardest thing to watch this evening, honestly. Or why am I saying this evening? This at whatever time I'm doing this. You can tell I'm kind of getting there. Let's keep on going, man. Let's see here. I'm gonna like change up the vibe a little bit. Change up the vibe.
In today's video, we are executing yet again another loyalty test.
Hey y'all, I'm Quan and I'm here with Gotcha Media. Gotcha?
We will be seeing if Nene's boyfriend will potentially cheat on her with our cougar decoy, Fiji.
Damn.
If your boyfriend does end up cheating, what happens from
She
I ain't gonna lie, he gonna get the fuck out my shit. And if he play with me in front of these cameras, I'm gonna lay hands on him.
Will he remain loyal, or will he fall victim to his temptation and lust?
I always love these little loyalty tests just because they're very entertaining.
Coming in the house late at night.
Whether they're real or not is to be determined. I like going and watching Jack TV just because he gives me his videos be having entertainment in them. Like I said, can't really itemize or quantify whether it's real or not. But they do a damn good job. Soulless J. It's a video from Soulless J, by the way. Will her broke boyfriend be seduced by a sugar mama? That's crazy. Broke boyfriend is crazy. Damn. Anyway, let's get this going. Let me continue.
night. He don't want to answer no questions. Like, I could just be on some, what you do today? He'll jump straight to defense mode thinking that I'm asking him, like, where he been or, like.
3 weeks ago, a girl named Nene reached out to me to place her boyfriend to the loyalty test because
Why
she
are
wanted
you
to
even
find out
like
if her boyfriend
what? Like,
was
why
using
even
her
do
for her
all
time
this?
and money. In her email
Just leave
submission,
him.
she stated that her boyfriend has no job and he's been living
Just
with her
leave
rent-free
him.
for
Oh,
the
no.
past 3
Come on
months. Also, she said that he would bring her car home late without letting
You're
her know
cooked.
anything about where he's been.
You're
I didn't even
cooked.
tell you the tea.
You're cooked. Bro doesn't have a job and he lives with you. You're cooked. You are cooked. And you stayed with him and you're talking about suspicion? Man, he finessed you. And you took the bait. That's what it is.
Then on top of that, you see how I am. Like, how old you think I am?
25.
Also, I ain't that young, but I'm young. You know, I'm only 23. This nigga is the type of nigga that'll cheat on you with your
23.
mother. Like,
23. You ain't even really grown like that yet. You damn near still a teenager. You ain't lived life yet. Doing all this loyalty test stuff, bro. This is a waste of time right here.
he likes older b****s. Like, I'm talking about titties hang low,
So
milkshakes, bring the
developed
boys
women.
to the yard type. Like,
So developed.
what the is you gonna do with them b****s?
Ultimately, Nene wants to know if her boyfriend is really into her
Are
or
they
if
the
he's
same
using
age
her
or
for
what?
her time and money.
I don't know how this test is gonna go, you guys. She's obviously very aggressive and very toxic. I personally didn't think that she was gonna be this way. She seemed very innocent in her profile pictures.
She don't need.
but
She don't
we're gonna
need.
see how this
Yeah.
goes, you guys.
She need to just move on.
Let's catch us a soulless cheater.
Nene, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you know I'm calling you right now, right?
Yeah. Trying to make sure I still want to do it, you know, with the wolf. But yes, come on now.
Are you 100% sure that you want to do this test?
Yes, I'm 100% sure. Like, I really want to know.
Sound like she lives for drama. That's really what it is.
Let's get to it. Oh,
She live for drama. She love to argue. She love to give a nigga a headache.
Hold on. Let me show them how to do it. If you guys want to make $100 to $250 a day from playing games, listen to the steps so I can show you how. First, what you're going to want to do is click the link in my description to my YouTube channel. Right here, you're going to see My Cash Quest. As you can see, you can make $10, $100, and $250 from completing
At least
challenges.
it's not that
Go
cash
ahead and
app
click this to
stuff
get started now.
that
Easy enough. You
Jack
do a quick
TV
survey.
be doing. There's no way you're getting.
Now you're ready to complete challenges to get cash. I'd recommend you guys playing Monopoly Go. This is super simple and a super easy way
All
to
of
make
this is
money.
cap, bro.
Accept the challenge.
This is all to spam your email. Spam your email with ads, bro.
All you literally have to do is play these games and reach level 36. This is one of the quickest of his hobbies, so I could use it as a lead to set up my plan. She stated that he's into modeling and he likes to make music and TikToks. So easy enough to set him up. We convinced James that there was an opportunity for a paid modeling gig where he would be representing a clothing brand. To get here 24 hours before this, we rented out a studio and I created my own camera crew production named Gotcha Media.
Hey, y'all, I'm Quan and I'm here with Gotcha Media.
I made his movie ass think that
At this
it was
point,
real.
James notified Fiji that he made it to the photo shoot and everything was set up as planned.
Hey. What's up?
How you doing? My name is Jay. What's your name?
Fiji.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Right, I'm here for the photo shoot.
Yeah, so you ready? We're just gonna go inside.
Okay, bet.
Is there any limits to this test?
No, there's no limits.
So I have my photographer in here. He's already got everything set up, so. Thank you. Okay, so this is my photographer, Quan.
What's going on? What's your name?
Jay, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Straight.
What's going on?
Yeah, so y'all ready? We're just gonna get started with the shoot.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Get.
Mind you guys.
Let's go.
I didn't get a chance to. Get. One more time. Get. One last time for me. Get.
Mind you guys, the main goal of this phase of the test is to convince James that this is not a setup and that they are actually here to do business.
That thing look real. It don't look like a
I'm just setting my camera up. Y'all go ahead and
Bubba L.
Because one small slip
it
up
actually
could lead to
look real.
James feeling suspicious, which could ruin
Because
the
it's
test.
smaller, like
So
it
this
look
is my
real.
brand. This is something basically me and my brother was talking
Like,
about. We were
yeah.
supposed to do it like
For
3
sure.
years ago. And we're just now getting into it. So yeah.
I
So
like the designs on here and stuff. That's what's up.
yeah. So
You
I
don't
think
care
you'll
about
definitely
nothing.
look good in this. You are, you know, a handsome.
so?
So yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I think this will look good on you if you want to go ahead and change into it.
So look, my camera ready now. So I'm ready when y'all are ready. So whenever you want them to try your brand out or put the shirts on, it's up to you.
You can
Just
go
let me
try it
know.
on. Yeah, go try it on.
And pose. When you turn straight, just stand still. And you, there you go. On the count of 3, pose and say gotcha for me, all right?
All right.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. What is Gotcha then?
It's my camera company that I started about 2 or 3 years ago. Still building up. So you should know anytime you need anything done, from videography, you know, pictures, anything, you can just always hit me up and I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Why don't you try that one out first?
It's
As
probably
James seemed to get more comfortable, our stunning
200 to
decoy Fiji began
3,000
to flirt
people
with him to
with
let him
that
know that she
same
finds him
name.
attractive.
Gotcha.
Appreciate it.
The only thing that we had to do now to begin the second phase of this test was to get Quan to make an excuse to leave.
Like this?
Yeah, hold on. Fuck. Y'all, my SD card is full. I gotta run to the store, grab another one. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, y'all. I'll be back.
All right, cool. Okay.
How you turn this shit up? Oh.
This is
Okay, so you can sit right here.
where it gets
Well, we gotta wait for
spicy.
him anyways. So how you like my brand?
It's nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's dope. Metro.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
Buddy about to
I
make his
like this one
move.
soon, and you like the first model that I got for it, for real. So.
Buddy finna make his
Yeah.
Very
move.
first model.
Very first.
Me?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So where you from?
From New York.
Mhm.
I've been down here for like a couple years. Just getting
How long you been
Oh, yeah, he
modeling?
lying like a mother.
like 3 to 4 years. Not too serious. Trying to take it serious now.
Well.
Oh boy.
This is the perfect spot for you. So.
Okay, word.
Yeah. So what you be up to? You single?
Not right now. You looking for somebody?
I am. I like them a little younger.
Okay.
So yeah. How old are you?
Shit, I'm 24.
That strike motherfucker one.
What you got going on yourself? You got some money or what?
Yeah, I got money. I be tricking. I be.
You tricking?
Yeah, I love me a young nigga. I be looking for a little shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking with that,
You,
for sure.
you definitely fit that category. You ever dealt with somebody like me?
What you mean somebody like you?
You know, older. You're young.
I mean, yeah, but I definitely, you know, I had little dealings with older girls for sure, older women. So
Older women?
I think that's something up my alley for sure.
I'm your type.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you think I'm thick?
The weakness.
I look good.
The weakness.
You do too.
Thank you.
So tell me more about your girl though.
Man, I don't even want to talk about her, bro. Like, she really be annoying as hell. Really be
Uh-oh.
broke.
Broke.
Oh, you
broke.
done.
What
Oh,
money?
you done.
You telling a bitch
Oh, you
about my
done.
money?
You
About
done.
my money? Cause you ain't got no money.
You done. You done.
Goddamn, in my phone while I'm asleep, like just doing little immature shit, talking about she ain't trying to help out with none of the bills, like just real just immature shit. So I'm like kind of like a 50-50 type nigga. She don't really be keeping up. She don't be trying to put in. Like, I don't even understand. We working together, so it's like whatever I have, she's supposed to
My dude
come
just said 50-50.
Yeah. Do what it do, but she don't be understanding that. So I ain't really fucking with it like that.
She definitely don't want to hear
Yeah, well,
that.
you ain't gotta worry about it over here. You know, we take care of ours. Like, I got money. Money ain't a problem.
Okay.
Money ain't a
Damn,
problem.
big bands. Where you get that money from?
Big bands, yes. So I really trick. Like, I really do this. I really have sugar babies. It's like, that's me.
Okay, that's what you want.
Yeah, I have multiple businesses. This is nothing.
That's what's up.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm fucking with it.
What you doing after this?
After this, whatever you want me to.
Oh, it's like that. Okay. Yeah, so definitely I can give you my number. Well, you have my number, right? Or your, my Instagram.
Let me just make sure.
Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. You're done.
Okay.
I just my only thing here is like she don't really get like it's no point going through all of this. This is like I said in the beginning. Just Like, bro, just leave. Just leave. Like, dude was gonna dog you out anyway. Whether you did this loyalty test or not, it was gonna either be here or in another type of way. Like,
So
y'all not right for each other. He broke, you toxic.
So
Allegedly.
Yes. You think you can handle this?
Not her crying.
I could definitely handle this.
You gonna leave your girl?
For sure.
You gonna leave it just like that?
Just like that.
As you
Yeah,
guys can
man,
see, this
he
guy has
folded like some
miserably failed in
origami.
less than 8 minutes. I don't know if it was Fiji's body, the money, or the fact that he was never truly into Nene in the first place and he was just using her for her time and money. However, despite what the real reason was,
He
it is
finessed
time
you and
now
you
to
let him.
expose this soulless cheater.
He finessed. Like, whoa. Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Huh? What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing? First of all, what are you doing here? What are you
I'm not gonna lie, this acting is
What are you
horrible.
doing here? You got 2
Acting is
seconds to
kind of
answer my
horrible,
question. What are
man.
you doing here? A photo shoot? You rubbing
If this
ass
was
like a
if
photo
this was
shoot?
real, she
We've
would
been
have pulled out the
together for 2
blicky.
years. 2 years.
She would have pulled out the blicky on, bro.
If you keep lying to me, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Then on top of that, okay. Yes, because you're a cheater. You be lying. You've been lying for the past couple months. You always hiding your phone. You don't wanna you taking the car late at night, not coming back. You don't wanna answer regular smuggler questions. You getting all defensive and shit. Then yes, right now, because you're doing exactly what I suspect you of, nigga. The so what are you doing here? Then where you finna go? Where you gonna go after this? Where you finna go? It's not gonna be my house. It's not gonna be my house.
He said, I'm going back home with you.
That shit is gonna be outside. You gotta take this photo shoot. Better have paid you enough because you're going back home to your mom.
That nigga said, I don't care what's going on. I'm going back home with you.
No, you're going. Get the out. Come on, no, you're going back home to your mom. Bye.
Wow.
Bye. And you.
Embarrassing.
Next time somebody. You shut up. She was in on it. What the you taking up for her for? She was in on it.
This is
We
weird.
set you up, nigga.
She's a decoy.
Yeah. So all that rubbing and talking and extra, she was in on it.
She's
The
a
phone don't
decoy.
get no for real.
She don't want you.
Now I'm done with this shit. You're gonna get your shit. You're gonna get the out. And guess what? You're gonna walk home. And that phone, I pay the bills. Where the is that at?
Oh, wow.
Give it here.
Damn.
Baby, that's my phone.
You want to talk about embarrassing?
Relax.
Before you go, can I see this? Can I explain to you what's going on? Yeah. So basically, I'm here.
Explain that first.
Sorry. Basically, I'm here
I
because
mean,
I
this
run a
in
show
plain.
called
It's written. It's basically in plain English, sir.
So cheers. Your girlfriend put you here to place you to a loyalty test today. Right now, you're being exposed for being a cheater on my channel. You are a soulless cheater.
Okay. Wow.
So
Walk
do
to your mom's
you
house.
have anything to say?
I mean, I don't think I was cheating. I was just talking. You know what I'm saying? One thing leads to another. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know that we had cameras set up and we seen the whole conversation?
Hell nah.
This is like a live hidden
Ain't
camera.
no
show.
nothing.
This isn't like something that we just randomly walked in on.
Okay, well,
Just so you know. So like we know you cheated.
okay. Well,
Don't get us cheating.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like James will be moving back in with his mom, and he got his phone took. So to James' mom, if you're watching this,
Embarrassing.
because he obviously won't be watching this, I hope to see you on the next episode on catching soulless cheaters.
Yeah. Not a good day to be him. Art of seduction, man. That's what it be like. That's what it be like, man. Oh, man. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. If you have stayed this long, I appreciate you. And if you end up seeing all the clips that I put out, I send out great regards to you for even viewing my videos. Follow all of my links down in the description, and I will see you on the next stream. Y'all